I really hate it when this shit happens, peeps. Do you really hate that too? Well, I sure as hell do. Because every time I try to make a fucking video, I sometimes, and most of the time, at the same time, or rather different times, I procrastinate. I just have procrastinations for the past few years while making the video and listening to a movie at the same time. Man, this is some fucking shit that I wish that we could get the fuck away from, but since how life it is, I guess I can't. But I am going to rant on this shit. Okay. Procrastination is the act of unnecessarily and voluntarily delaying or postponing something despite knowing that there will be negative consequences for doing so. Motherfucker. Okay, so it is a fucking common human experience involving delays in everyday chores or even putting off important tasks such as attending an appointment, submitting a job report or academic assignment, or broaching a fucking stressful issue with a partner of yours. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, so it is often perceived as a negative trait due to its hindering effect on one's productivity, associated with depression or low self-esteem, guilt, and feelings of inadequacy. However, it also can be considered a wise response to certain demands that could present risky or negative outcomes or require waiting for new information to arrive. Okay, take this fucking picture for example. Distress is often linked to procrastination. Yeah, this is some fucking shit right there. Yeah, especially when you feel a noise that distracts you from getting your shit done. Okay, from a cultural and social perspective, students from both Western and non-Western cultures are found to exhibit academic procrastination, but for different reasons. Students from Western cultures tend to procrastinate in order to avoid doing worse than they have done before or failing to learn as much as they should have. Whereas students from non-Western cultures tend to procrastinate in order to avoid looking incompetent or demonstrating a lack of ability in front of their peers. It is also important to consider how different cultural perspectives of time management can impact procrastination. For example, in cultures that have a multi-active view of time, people tend to place a higher value on making sure a job is done accurately before finishing. Ah, shit. Okay, in cultures with linear view of time, people tend to designate a certain amount of time on a task and stop once the allotted time has expired. Well, I don't know. Are there going to be any fucked up parts here? Well, you just wait, peeps. It's about to get worse when I say that. Okay, a story of behavioral patterns of pigeons through delayed gratification suggests that procrastination is not unique to humans, but can also be observed in some other animals. There are experiments finding clear evidence for procrastination among pigeons, which show that pigeons tend to choose a complex but delayed task rather than an easy but hurry up one. Procrastination has been studied by philosophers, psychologists, and more recently behavioral economics. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, I don't know what the hell to say. Okay, the Latin, procrastinate, pro with crastiness, until next day, from crass, tomorrow. The word originated from the Latin word procrastinatus, which itself evolved from the prefix pro, meaning forward, and crastus, meaning of tomorrow. It is a typical human behavior. Well, damn. Okay, in study of academic procrastination from the University of Vermont, published in 1984, 46% of the subjects reported that they always or nearly always procrastinated writing papers, while approximately 30% reported procrastinating studying for exams and reading weekly assignments by 28% and 30% respectively. Nearly a fucking quarter of the subjects reported that procrastination was a problem for them regarding the same tasks. Well, goddamn. However, as many of the 65% indicated that they would like to reduce their procrastination when writing papers, and approximately 62% indicated the same for studying for exams, and 55% for reading weekly assignments. Well, let me guess, does it involve with making fucking videos too? Well, ain't this a bitch? Okay, a 1992 study showed that 52% of surveyed students indicated having a moderate to high need for help concerning procrastination. A study done in 2004 showed that 70% of university students categorized themselves as procrastinators, while a 1984 study showed that 50% of students would procrastinate consistently and considered it a major problem in their lives. Oh, fuck. Are there anything else about this? But wait, there's more! Oh, shit. In a study performed on university students, procrastination was shown to be greater when tasks were perceived as unpleasant or as impositions than with tasks for which the student believed they lacked the required skills for accomplishing the task. Another point of relevance is that from procrastination is in the industry. A study from the State of the Art Journal, The Impact of Organizational and Personal Factors on Procrastination in Employees of a Modern Russian Industrial Enterprise, published Psychology in Russia, helped to identify the many factors that affected employees' procrastination habits, some of which include intensity of performance, evaluations, importance of their duty within the company, and their perception and opinions of management and or upper level decisions. Okay, so the health perspective is, to a certain degree, it is normal to procrastinate, and it can be regarded as a useful way to prioritize between tasks, due to a lower tendency of procrastination on truly valued tasks. However, excessive procrastination can become a problem and impede normal functioning. When this happens, procrastination has been found to result in health problems, stress, anxiety, a sense of guilt, and crisis, as well as loss of personal productivity and social disapproval for not meeting responsibilities or commitments. Oh, fucking risky. Risky much? Together, these feelings may promote further procrastination, and for some individuals, procrastination becomes almost chronic. Such procrastinators may have difficulty seeking support due to procrastination itself, but also social stigmas and the belief that task aversion is caused by fucking laziness, lack of willpower, or low ambition. In some cases, problematic procrastination might be a sign of some underlying psychological disorder. Oh my god, okay, yeah, I sure am fucking lazy sometimes, peeps, I gotta admit it. Oh, yeah, I'm sometimes lazy, and when it comes to me running out of ideas or not having any fucking requests that are useful to me, but no, I'm not trying to be ungrateful or nothing like that by saying that shit. It's just how life it is, but I wish I was procrastination free. Yeah, isn't that too much to ask? You know what? Yeah, there is. Research on physiological roots of procrastination have been concerned with the role of prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain that is responsible for executive brain functions such as impulse control, attention, and planning. This is consistent with the notion that procrastination is strongly related to such functions or a lack thereof. The prefrontal cortex also acts as a filter, decreasing distracting stimuli from other brain regions. Damage or low activation in this area can reduce one's ability to avert diversions, which results in poorer organization, a loss of attention, and increased procrastination. This is where the prefrontal lobe's role in ADHD, where it is commonly underactivated. In 2014, almost 10 fucking years ago, U.S. studies surveying procrastination and impulsiveness in fraternal and identical twin pairs. Both traits were found to be moderately heritable. Two traits were not separable at the generic level, meaning no unique genetic influences of either trait alone was found. The authors confirmed 3 constructs developed from the evolutionary hypothesis that procrastination arose as byproduct of impulsivity. A. Procrastination is heritable. B. The 2 traits shareable considerable generic variation. And C. Goal management is an important component of this shared variation. Okay, so the 4 main types of that shit is the performer, the self-deprecator, the overbooker, and the novelty seeker. Okay, so how do we fix the procrastination? Let's see how we could fix this fucking shit. Okay, so I'm on the Mind Tools website, and there are 5 tips to stop procrastination. Number 1, start small. Break large tasks into smaller chunks, and pick one that you could do now so that you're underway almost without realizing it. Number 2, make a plan. Put times or dates on the key tasks on your list, so that when you know what to concentrate on and when. Number 3, finish things. When you spot a task that is nearly done, put an extra effort into getting over the line. Don't be tempted to leave lots of jobs almost finished. Enjoy the satisfaction of ticking them off your list. Number 4, deal with distractions. What can you change about your environment to improve your focus? What needs to be put out of reach until this task is done? Number 5, be kind to yourself. No one ever gets to the end of their to-do list. Do your best to meet your deadlines and celebrate your successes. But be realistic. You'll always have more to do than there are hours in the fucking day. Well, son of a bitch. You know what, peeps? I'm not going to spoil the rest of it, so... yeah, just go search how to cure procrastination on Google and you'll find the answer. Alright, my fellow peeps. So in conclusion, this procrastination is making me stress out. I don't know what to fucking do besides looking around on the wall and coming up with ideas. But however, I would say that if you get a lot more stressed out than you already are when it comes to that, all you need to do is just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and yeah, do that woosah phase from Bad Boys 2. Woosah!